Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRXC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. Think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action pretty straightforward. So if you say, Clay, look, just summarize the price action, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of this company's, being shady and run out of some North Korean bunker. I don't know anything about the company. I'm just making that statement based solely on the price action. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's first just kind of define where this all started. And for me, it started when it broke outside of this range that it had been trapped down beneath for quite a while, and that was right here at $1.40. I mean, you go back through the history of the chart, and you can see on several occasions, this area was just acting as resistance. The price couldn't get through it. Once again, acting as resistance right there. But right there is where the price finally, in charting lingo, broke out. So the breakout happened at $1.40. So let's apply that definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, we just established it started there, and it went all the way up there. I'm thinking and hoping we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in the same day, I'm once again assuming we can think, yeah, that this definitely happened within a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, and our thin ice point is at $1.40, because to be fair to the bulls, they could do something like this. They could walk along this thin ice point a little bit more and then start to work their way back upwards. And in that situation, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have a set of lows down there. If you picture these as stair steps, well, then again, to be fair, the bulls would be building overall upward stair steps, in the upwards direction. Now, on the flip side of things, if the price comes down here, walks on the thin ice point, and then breaks through and continues to separate at the downside, what would you have at that point in time? You would literally have the price right back inside of this range that it just broke out from. And not to insult your intelligence, but when prices go back to where they started, that is not a sign of true strength. And in this case, I would consider that a pump and dump, given how nice of a move the price did make, and then how quick the price would be right back to where it all started. So we'll see what happens, but if you haven't kind of connected those dots, $1.40 is definitely the very important level to watch going into tomorrow. So we'll see how the price reacts with it. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.